Alright guys, we are about to be live for our beta installation. We are waiting on the beta to start rolling out, of course. So we're going to see here. We've got my 15 Pro Max here. I didn't see what devices it was going to be available for. We still have just the iOS 17 ones, so we are still waiting here for the beta, of course. So we are still waiting, but as soon as it starts rolling out, we are going to start updating things. I've got this. I've got my watch. And I've got my iPad over here. I'll put that on screen here in a few minutes once we get that up here. We're going to check the system status real quick. We're also going to check the Apple Store. We didn't get any new products, which that was expected, but we did have a store update for whatever reason. Maybe it was just to add the details of the new software. Not too sure there exactly what we got. But we're going to check this out real quick while we wait on this. So you guys aren't missing anything. We are just waiting on the beta to drop. It has not dropped yet. Let's see if they've updated the website with anything. Okay, so it looks like the iOS 18 page is up on here. Don't see it yet. Let's see if we can get to it. Oop. Nope. Trying to see what URL he's at, but I can't see it, so I don't know. Don't see anything yet. Still waiting on that there. Nothing yet. Let me hold on a second. All right, so I was going to sign into the developer portal here, but see if it was they posted anything yet. But nothing quite yet. The Apple page for this is already up. Some people are looking at it. I just can't see it yet. All right, so the iPhone SE 2nd Gen is supported. I'm listening to Brandon Butch. He's on. He's live right now, and he's looking at the Apple page. I can't find it yet. I don't know. Here it is. It's up here. All right. So this is where we can see what's coming now and what's coming later. So you can lock apps, new look for apps. This is kind of, we can kind of look at the stuff here and talk about stuff that I couldn't necessarily show off and stuff like that in the stream. Again, we are waiting on the beta. I've got my stuff up over here. We're just waiting on Apple to actually push the beta out. We're still only showing iOS 17. So we're just going to wait for a little bit, and we'll come back and check that here in a few minutes. But new lock screen apps, so you can do, there's going to be a customization page, and of course I'm going to show you guys all this live on the phone once we get the beta on there. So you got the new look for app icons. You can do colors and like dark tinted themes, all these kind of things right here. You can also change the size of the icons. They didn't really mention this much here. Yep, all the betas are coming out for developers today. They should be releasing here in the next few minutes, hopefully. And then public betas will be coming out in July. Apple did say that during the event, so it is confirmed. They are coming out today, as always. Public beta in July, and then of course the public release in September, usually around when the new iPhone comes out. So new look for app icons. You can make them small or large, so you can change your icon sizes. Control Center update, controls gallery, so you can have controls from different apps. There's an API for this, or APK for this, so developers can add Control Center apps. You can also add these Control Center icons to your home screen. So down here, you can add them to your home screen. You can rearrange things in Control Center. You can also assign Control Center buttons to the action button on an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max. Messages, so there's a big update to messages. Apple now lets you use messages via satellite. So instead of only being able to send emergency messages via satellite for the emergency SOS, you can now do it when you're just regular iMessaging or SMS texting. It supports both. There is a 1 right here, so we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the page right there real quick and see. So messages via satellite will be available in iOS 18 along with our existing satellite features in the United States on iPhone 15 and iPhone 14 and later. So that is good to know. It doesn't look like that's something we're going to have to wait on to come out. I'm actually going on a trip to the mountains where I usually don't have cell service this weekend. So it would actually, hopefully maybe it's in iOS 18 beta 1, and I'll be able to check that out. So this just explains it right here. Basically the same stuff. It just uses satellite to send the messages. Schedule messages, RCS support. It looks like it's going to be the same, but you can do delivery receipts and stuff. Delivery and read receipts for RCS now on iPhone when people aren't using iMessage. So it's good that Apple is supporting that, even if you're not using iMessage. And these are not marked as coming later this year, so that is good. Some of the mail stuff is marked coming later this year, so I don't think the mail app has been updated just quite yet. That is using a lot of the Apple Intelligence stuff as well. Thank you, Daniel, for the watch. Passwords app, excited to check this out. This does work on Windows, by the way, with iCloud for Windows, so you can sync everything between all your devices, your iPhone, your Mac, your iPad, Windows, everything will be there. Maps has topographic maps and trail networks. Again, going to be in the mountains this weekend. I'll try to see if this is in there. It would be pretty cool if it is. Game mode, which limits background processes and stuff like that to give you more power for games, more responsive AirPods and controllers. Wallet, you can tap to cache now, which will let you tap somebody's phone, kind of like the contact sharing. You don't have to have their phone number or email address to share Apple Cash with them. Pay using rewards or installments. I don't know what that uses, but if that's just like different credit cards you're integrating that or what, we'll have to check that out. Hands-free Siri interactions, say yes with a nod or no with a shake. So if somebody's calling you, you can shake your head no to decline it, shake your head yes to answer it with AirPods in. Voice isolation on AirPods Pro. Personalized spatial audio for gaming. Whole bunch of Apple Intelligence stuff with notes and that kind of stuff. Yes, I am installing it. So I'm actually installing it on everything, Robert. I have my iPhone 15 Pro Max here, my Apple Watch Ultra 2. I've got my iPad mini right here that I'm going to be installing it on as well. And it is supported on the iPhone SE second generation, so I will be installing it on the iPhone SE second generation too, so we can see how it performs on an older device as well. These are my main devices for Apple. I do also have a Galaxy S24 Ultra, so if something does go terribly wrong, I do still have a phone, but these are my main devices. These are what I use most. So yes, I am installing on my main device. I don't recommend you do that. As far as the watch is concerned, once you install it on the watch, you are stuck with the beta until the public release comes out, unless you send it into Apple for them to restore your original software. You can't do that on your own. We have some new stuff for the Home app. They didn't really talk about this much, but we do have some new stuff for the Home app here. So you can customize access for guests and what they can access, like front doors, garage doors, security systems, stuff like that. Hands-free unlock, magically unlock doors as you approach simply by carrying your iPhone in a bag or pocket, or wearing an Apple Watch. I don't know exactly what lock that supports. I do have a home key supported lock. Let's see the note down here. Compatible with ultra wideband locks. I don't know if my lock is an ultra wideband lock. It does have the tap to unlock. It does have tap to unlock, so I don't know. We'll have to try that out. It's the Schlage Encode Plus. So a couple gas company and electric company customers can connect to their account and view your home electricity usage in the app. That'll be nice once a lot more companies support that, but right now it looks like it's just Pacific Gas and Electric. It says coming later this year for that. Robotic vacuum support in HomeKit now, so you can ask Siri to clean your floors, and much more. So here's some other stuff they didn't talk about. Emergency SOS live video, share streaming video and recorded media during emergency calls. During a call, participating emergency dispatchers will send you a request to share live video or photos over a secure connection, making it easier and faster to get the help you need. Record and transcribe a live call directly in the phone app. You can also search call history more easily, dial smarter, and switch SIM cards seamlessly. And then here is the support list. It goes all the way back to the iPhone SE second generation, like I said, and then of course all the newest phones. No settings changes. We did hear a bunch of rumors about settings changes, a new settings UI, but we did not see anything about that, and I don't see anything on here about that. And as far as this is all the images on here, everything looks the same. So we didn't see anything there. So we'll have to check it out once we get it installed. I'm going to check here and see. Just going to force close settings here and see if we get anything just quite yet. Yep, nothing yet on the beta update side of things. We are still looking at just iOS 17 showing up, so we are still waiting on that. Developer beta is coming here shortly. I'm waiting on it right now. So we're going to be installing the developer beta on this stream. It is coming out today. It should be rolling out any minute now. I'm just checking. It looks like everything is still in maintenance right now. But it is coming out today, so we are just waiting on that. Like I said, I will be installing all the betas in this stream from the Apple Watch, iPhone, iPhone SE, iPad Mini, and I'll do tvOS too, but it won't be on. You won't be able to see it on the stream because it's hooked up to my TV. I will be installing the beta on my MacBook Pro, but I won't be doing that live because I am live streaming from my MacBook Pro. So for that, we will have to wait for a video on that one. I will do a video. It just won't be live. Checking the developer account again here. Still nothing yet. Developer site is still down, so we are still waiting on that. I didn't think I need to. Is this not? Why does this look weird? Okay, no, it's just my preview window. Yep, so still waiting on this to come up. But yes, the beta is coming out today. So the beta is coming out today for developers, and it will be out in July for public beta testers. So if you want to install the public beta, you'll have to wait till July. But we are waiting for it right now on iOS. On the iPhone. So I'm checking the beta right now, like I said, and nothing is out yet. The blank space in the bottom of this box will fill in with chats as we get some new chats. So I'm going to check again here and see. The iPhone is really throwing off the white balance on the camera. It looks a lot better with that. So still nothing showing up just quite yet. I'm going to turn the brightness down, see if that helps us a little bit. It's like bright for you guys, but it's pretty dim for me. Bring that back at full screen for you guys. All right, we're still, like I said, we're still waiting on the developer website to come back up. It is still in maintenance. I don't remember how long it took last year. I think it was about 30 minutes after the event ended, so we should be seeing it anytime soon now. Looking forward to showing Control Center, all the tabs. You got your home. I don't know what this one is. Down there, I don't think it scrolls down that far, but you can resize these. You can add and customize the control on the lock screen. And the action button on the iPhone 15 Pro has access to these controls. Developers can also add controls from their apps, so that'll be really cool. Yeah, I don't think anything's come out yet, Preston, because we're still can't even log into the developer website. So, oh, nope. Okay, there we go. Hold on one sec. Let me. All right, so I was able to log in. All right, yep. So we're not showing anything just quite yet. We're still showing 17.5.1 for everything. If it's still showing down for you, don't refresh the page. Click like the account thing, because when you refresh the page, you're just refreshing the maintenance page. So it's just going to go back to the same thing. I think these are. Are these betas? Oh yeah, there's betas on here. Make sure there's betas on this page. So we're just waiting. Like I said, do I have a screen? And I do. Okay, so now we can see both. So we're just gonna. Yep, we're still only showing the public beta, or the 17 beta, sorry. Well, I can make this. Make that a little bigger for you guys so you can see that down there. We can still have the other thing up. Everybody watching, once we get started, once the beta starts coming out, if I start getting a lot of questions, I do have a Cash App in the description. If you guys send a couple bucks, you can leave a note with the question you have, and I'll give you a priority response. I can show you guys if there's something specific you want to see. If you want me to show something again, or go into greater detail on that, put it in the notes. Send me a couple bucks, and I can do that. You can do super chats as well. But that's just to kind of keep it easier, because last year I did have a lot of requests to keep showing features over and over again. So if there's something specific you want to see right now, or when the beta comes out, when I have the beta, if there's something specific you want to see immediately, you can send that via a note on there or a super chat, and I will do that before anything else. So it's just a way to prioritize that kind of stuff. All right, so we're still waiting. Software download still says maintenance in progress. iOS 18 profile is showing, but no beta yet. Let me see here. Did the camera freeze? Okay, no, it didn't. I'm just looking at the wrong thing. I'm not seeing... I'm not getting iOS 18 yet. Yeah, some people are saying it's out, but I'm not getting anything yet. Oh, okay. So it just popped up on here. So it is up. It is up for the profile or the restore image. All right, so I'm not getting it yet. It is showing up on here. Okay, well, I'm gonna try my other devices too. Yeah, nothing on that one yet. And nothing on iPadOS yet either. So yeah, I think it's just not rolling to everybody at the same time. Got it downloaded. Some people say they have it downloading. I haven't. It's not showing up for me yet. I know in the past sometimes if you turn the beta off, not yet. Let me yeah, I'm still only getting iOS 17 developer beta on there, so nothing quite yet. I'll give it a few minutes. If worst comes to worst, we can always download the restore image. I really don't want to have to go through the restore because that's probably going to make us do a full restore and then reinstall everything. So it still does show maintenance in progress, so it's probably rolling out slowly, like I said. But we'll check here. Got the iPhone on iPhone 14 has the update. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a restart here. Reset isn't like reset like a restore, or turn like power it off and power it back on. No, the Apple AI is only coming to Pro and Pro Max models. For the Mac, it is M1 and up Max, and the iPad it is M1 and up iPad. So you have to have either Apple Silicon on an iPad or Mac, or an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max. That's something that just uses the hardware that they have. It's not going to be something that's going to be coming to older devices. All right, so I am trying to restart on the 15 Pro Max. Sorry, some of these devices are a little smudged up here. I'm gonna clean them off. All right, so iPhone just power back on. All right. So it is taking a second. So now I'm getting an error on that one now. So all right, so it looks like the server's just a little busy right now. Yeah, I mean, you'll still get a lot of stuff, but you're not going to get all the Apple AI with it working all together and all that kind of stuff on non-Pro devices. Oh, okay, so yeah, so I was able to check for an update again, but we're still only getting iOS 17, and I can't refresh this page. I can only refresh the one to check for an update. So I'll go another minute here. Somebody said macOS is out, so we'll check. I don't even have betas turned on my Mac. Yeah, so that's just Sonoma. No Sequoia yet. I'm gonna try refreshing this one. All right, so it looks like I'm still listening to Brandon Butch here in the background. It looks like his devices are starting to get it, so. Still nothing popping up for me yet, so we're still waiting on that. So yep, we're still only getting 17. I can check the watch. Let me try that real quick. Yeah, same thing for the watch. Just watchOS 10. Yeah, Daniel, I'm going up to the mountains this coming up weekend, so I hope the satellite thing is working uh, in iOS 18 because um, I don't usually have service most of the places there, so I'll actually be able to test that out and see how well it works. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully it's in there and working. All right, I'm gonna restart this phone. I do have, so like I said, I do have the iPhone SE2 as well. Obviously, not a Pro model or 15 or anything like that. So we'll be able to see the differences between what we get with the new Siri and stuff like that. What the differences between the AI stuff and the differences, on the different phones too. So we'll be able to check that out. I'm gonna restart that one. All right, right. So I see a lot of people in the comments. It's available in Italy, Brazil. I did see somebody else got it. Brandon got it to show up on one of his devices. Like I said, I'm listening to Brandon Butch in the background, streaming. So, just waiting to see. Trying on the SE2 to see if we get anything on that. Like I said, I have tried to restart. I have restarted the devices, all that kind of stuff, and that hasn't affected anything. We're still only getting 17 on that one as well. Let's check here. See what the status is showing. Yeah, we're still showing maintenance in progress for software downloads. So, I can download it right here if I want to, but yeah, so I can download it right here, but that's the restore image. I really don't want to do the restore image, so we're just waiting to see when this is going to roll out. Yeah, I know this is like I'm trying to get this right away for you guys, and it's taking a bit. Like I said, if anybody wants to leave a little tip, super chats are welcome. I also have a Cash App in the description. If you do a Cash App, you can leave a note if you have any questions or there's something specific you want to see. If you leave a note on that, I will get to that right away, and I can demo anything you guys want to see that I'm physically able to demo with the devices. Obviously, we're going to have to wait a minute for the beta to get installed, but that will be an option available to you guys once that is up and running. All right, I can't sign out of that Apple ID to sign out and sign back in. I can just switch it, so I can't do that. All we can do is wait. So we're still waiting. Yeah, so switching that hasn't done anything. We can try macOS again and see if anything shows up. I don't have a beta turned on macOS. Nope, still just getting Sonoma. No Sequoia. So like I said, I've restarted the devices. That hasn't done anything. Been live for 35 minutes here, so we've been waiting at least 35 minutes because that's when the event ended when I started this stream. So, gonna have to wait, I guess. I'm trying to get this in focus, but it's kind of reflective, so it's hard. Once I get all the devices off screen, it'll look a little bit better. Alright, like I said, it is still showing up on here with the restore image. So those are already up. We're just waiting. So okay, so Brandon said it just popped up for him, so we're gonna do another refresh here because oh, maybe it didn't pop up for him. Alright, so we're gonna try another restart. Daniel, some people are saying they restarted their device. I've tried that, nothing happened. I'm restarting it again right now. I've just been refreshing this page. You can refresh on this page, but once you go to this page, you can't, like, there's no refresh option here, but that hasn't seemed to do anything. So trying another restart. My 15 Pro Max just came back on, so we're gonna see here. See if it comes up now. Alright, so I did another restart. Still nothing yet. So we're still waiting. Other people are also still waiting. Still waiting. Alright, so he said sign into a different Apple ID. Worked. Wonder if I can... Let's see. Still waiting. Just popped up for you? Still nothing for me. I'm over here. I've got my iPhone in my hand. I'm refreshing it. Try other devices here too. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try something else here. Alright, so I'm going to try switching emails here. Okay, so hold on one second. I switched this. I'm going to switch it back because I don't have... Yeah, I switched it back and forth. switched it back and forth on the account, and that still didn't do anything. Alright, so it's not here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to start downloading the restore file. Actually, I'm going to start downloading the restore file now. And we might have to use it. Because it is it's getting quite annoying that it hasn't popped up yet. Did that download already? Okay, it's got 4 minutes, so. Still waiting. What am I doing? I'm waiting on the beta to come out. It's not, hasn't hit my devices yet. So, waiting for me to be able to update. Nope, I haven't gotten the update yet. I'm still waiting. I'm downloading the restore profile now. If I don't get it on over the air on my phone here in the next couple minutes, then I'm gonna go ahead and start doing it via that process. But I've tried it on all these devices. I've power cycled them, turned them off, back on. Force close settings, everything, and not popping up yet. Oh, okay, so just popped up on the SE2 finally. Alright, so we're going to start the download on this one first. Obviously, this is the one that I don't care about the most because I want to see the new features, and I want to see the new features, and that's not going to have the most new features out of all of them. So, all right, finally, it just hit my Pro Max as well. So we're going to go ahead and start the download on all of them. Uh, 2 minutes remaining on that one. Update requested on the other one. Let's try the iPad. Yep, and iPadOS just hit as well. All right, so finally, everything is downloading. And I have fast internet. I've got 2 gig internet, so I can download all these at the same time. It's not gonna slow anything down. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the watch after, because I'm gonna get this one installed, and then the watch is connected to the Pro Max. So once that is done, I will, while we're looking at the Pro Max stuff, I will start the watchOS update from there, because you know it can work in the background. Oh, hold on, let me connect that back to Wi-Fi. That might help. Now the time's going down. I mean, 5G probably would have been fine, but still. All right, so we are downloading. Middle device? Which one are you talking about? This one is, I got the iPad mini, Apple Watch Ultra 2, 15 Pro Max, and SE 2nd generation. Alright, so I'm just gonna, hold on, do a little. All right, so everything is updating. We're just waiting on all the updates to finish, and then we'll be taking a look at iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and watchOS 11, and we'll be looking at Apple Intelligence, the new Siri, all that kind of stuff that we get on these devices. I don't know, I haven't installed it yet, obviously, so I don't know everything that is out today in Beta 1 as far as the Apple Intelligence, but we'll be able to take a look at the new home screen, new control center, all that kind of stuff here on the iPhones. To answer your question, no, the iPhone 14 Pro will not be getting any of the AI stuff. The AI stuff is limited to the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. M1 and up Macs and M1 and up iPads. So you have to have Apple Silicon or an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max. Will the banking apps work on the beta? Yeah, most banking apps still work on betas. I'm on iOS 17 betas, and I've never had an issue with my banking apps or any of the apps for my cards. That's more of an Android thing because of the security stuff on Android. I've never really had an issue with that on iOS. So it looks like we're still 12 minutes for downloading on the Pro Max. The SE, though, is done downloading and it's preparing the update. And then iPadOS is about 5 minutes out. I just noticed that the iPadOS icon has a different color than the iOS icon. It's like the same icon, it's just a different color scheme. So we are installing. Try to keep these awake. I think I'm set to 5 minutes. So it looks like the SE might finish first. Being an older device, though, I'm kind of expecting it to take a little bit longer to install on that one. So we'll have to see who actually finishes first, because I started these downloads pretty much at the same time. The SE was first, 15 Pro Max was second. Check on the App Store on the iPhone or iPad if there's an app called Muscat. I can try. I'm going to look now before it installs and let you know if I have it before and after. Are you referring to that one? Oh, Bank Muscat. Yeah, this one is it's on the App Store. I'm not on iOS 18 yet. This is still iOS 17.5.1, but it is showing up. I'll have to let you know after the beta installs. I won't be able to log into it or anything because I don't have that bank or anything, obviously, but the app is there. Majid, if you want any special requests like that, like downloading apps and testing specific apps, then you're gonna have to either super chat or a Cash App. Because I gotta download, that's a whole specific thing you want me to do. And I think Brandon Butch, Brandon just ended his stream. Looks like there's nobody else streaming beta installs. Yeah, like I said, I'm not downloading specific apps for people to test specific apps. If you want me to do that, you'd have to tip. That's because then everybody's gonna want me to test. If I start downloading one app to test it for somebody, then everybody's gonna want me to download apps and see if they work, and I just don't have, I can't do that for everybody. I can tell you in previous years, most apps work just fine. But like I said, if you want specific requests, I'm gonna do an overview of all the new features and stuff like that. We're gonna check that out. But if you want specific request, then you're gonna have to Cash App and leave a note. Cash App and leave a note with what you want me to test or what you want to see, or you can do a super chat. But if you want specific apps or testing or anything like that, that's going to have to be something you tip a little bit for, because if I start doing all those, then people are just going to be asking over and over again to see specific things, and I'm not going to be able to get through showing that. Thank you, Preston, for taking care of him. Yeah, I'm still, let's see. Do I not have that finger set up? The SE is almost done. The Pro Max is almost done downloading. iPadOS is on preparing an update, so it's done downloading. It's just preparing the update. So hopefully the Pro Max is done here soon. Yeah, like I guarantee you, once I actually start going through the beta, there's going to be people sticking around. There's going to be more people in here, so I just can't do a specific, request, because then if I download his app and start showing his app, then everybody else is going to be like, oh, download this app and try this app and see if this app works, and I have this bank, see if this app works. Come on. Wonder how long the watch update's gonna take. Those usually take a hot minute. But like I said, the watch can update in the background while I check out the Pro Max. I want to check out the Pro Max first because that's gonna have the most new features. But we're also gonna check out the SE and see what kind of features we get on older devices too. Yeah, how long have I been live? For an hour, and we're just now getting to the downloads, so that kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping it'd be like 30 minutes before they started, but it did take a while. I guess I can I don't need the restore image anymore. Yeah. Oh yeah, where Siri can view your screen and do like contextual things like the address stuff and stuff like that. I'm excited to have to be able to map control center stuff to the action button, and Excited to be able to change these stupid little buttons down there because I never use the camera one. I use the flashlight one time to time, but I never really use the camera one. So excited to be able to change that. I'm excited that apps can also have their own control center toggles. That'll be pretty cool. Control center looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, press and a long press. I don't remember if I think there's a way you can do that via shortcuts. But I don't know because I have mine set up so I have this folder, and the folder is just different apps. So like if I want to open up X, I just tap that and it goes to that app. And then if I want to go to settings, I just tap that and it goes back to settings. So it's just an easy way to do like switch between your common apps without having to go back to the home screen and find that app and stuff like that. I think I have a video on that. I set that up like when I first got the phone, but I think I have a video on that shortcut on the channel. I think the reason it doesn't have a short press, I mean, because you can like, I think it just is a long press, just that way you're not accidentally hitting it. I think it's also disabled in your pocket, though. I think it uses like pocket detection and stuff like that to disable if it's in your pocket. Let me wake these things back up here. So the iPhone SE is almost done preparing. The 15 Pro Max is now on preparing update, and I'd say the iPhone or the iPad is about 65%. iPhone XR supported, yes. Here is the supported device list right here. So SE second gen or later, XR, 10s Max, 10s Pro, 11, 12, all the way up. We can look at the iPads real quick too. So iPad mini 5th gen and later, which is this one with the Touch ID. iPad 7th gen and later, iPad Air 3rd gen and later, iPad Air M2, which is I think the current one, so the other one lost support. iPad Pro 11-inch, 12.9, 3rd gen and later, and the iPad Pro M4. Yes, you do get iOS 18, but you don't get any on the you only get the AI, the Apple Intelligence stuff on the iPhone 15 Pros. Apple Watch, Preston, you are correct. It is the SE second gen or later, 6, 7, 8, 9, Ultra, and Ultra 2. Not all features are available on all devices, and you do need iOS 18 already to get watchOS 11. So we do have to install iOS 18 anyway to get that on here. It looks like the SE is almost done. Let me check the battery on the SE. 70%, it should be all right. And then we'll take a look at macOS real quick here. For Sequoia, I'll be installing this after the stream. Like I said, I am streaming from my Mac. So Mac Pro 2017 and later, or iMac Pro 2017 and later, the only iMac Pro there is. MacBook Air 2020, MacBook Pro 2018. Well, I can't believe I had a 2016. I can't believe that's not supported anymore. I don't have it now, obviously, but I can't believe that's not supported anymore. It just seems so not old yet. Mac Mini 2018 and later, which I think is the first or the last Intel one. Mac Pro 2019 and later, Mac Studio 2022. Don't they have 2 Mac Studios? I thought that was Mac Studio before 2022. Maybe I'm wrong. And then iMac 2019 and later. So that is the device support list. SE should be restarting any minute now. They showed the control center, like the swipe down to go to different parts of control center. Interested to see how that works on the SE, because it's a swipe up for control center, not a swipe down. Probably just works the same, just backwards, but we'll have to see. So that one should be restarting any minute now. The SE is, or sorry, the 15 Pro Max is about halfway. And the iPad mini is like 90%. And I'll just go ahead and we're going to plug in the watch. It is 100% charged, so not really necessary, but we'll plug that in and we will, let's see. We're just going to give the Pro Max some juice as well. I think the mini was, yeah, mini's 82%, so we're good there. They're all good on battery life, but I just want to make sure. The watch is going to have to be plugged in anyway, because you can't do a software update with it on battery. Big update though. I think it was around 6 gigabytes on the Pro Max, just over 6 gigs, so pretty large update. All right, looks like, oh, we have a new countdown. We'll install and it counts down. I don't remember doing that before. And then it automatically installs, unless you hit later. Can't believe the SE is going to be the first one to have it installed. I think it's download went a little bit faster though, because I started it first. I'll also have to go through the process of putting on of getting the beta for my AirPods as well, but that's a little bit of a process, so I will do that. I'll do that off stream as well. So we're still just waiting here. If you guys aren't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, it helps out greatly. I'll be doing videos on this, of course, after I have some time to play around with it. Yeah, I can't believe the iPad and the SE beat the Pro Max, but I'm guessing the Pro Max is a little bit bigger of an update and a little bit more to install because of the Apple Intelligence stuff. Because this device and the SE aren't going to have all that. almost there, though. The waiting game is almost over. So what features do you guys want me to show first? Enable the AI. What device are you on? I don't know if the AI is like fully there yet. I heard something about this summer. But I think it also, I don't know, I don't think you have to like really enable it. I mean, I think it's just kind of there. Let me see. Yeah, the Apple AI is not in there yet. It says coming in beta this fall. So I don't think yeah, so the Apple AI will be in beta this fall. We'll have to see. Is Siri like any different though yet? Oh, looks like the SE is on its second restart. And the 15 Pro Max is about done finally. And here's the device support list for the Apple Intelligence too. So you need an A17 or Pro, A17 Pro, or M1 or later. And it says available on iPhone 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, iPad, Mac with M1 and later, with Siri and device language set to US English as part of iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia this fall. Alright, so all devices are now installing. The iPhone 15 Pro Max just restarted, or is restarting. The SE is doing its thing, and the Mini is doing its thing. So we will be looking at iOS 18, iPadOS 18 here very shortly, and then we will also be starting the install of watchOS 11 once the iPhone 15 Pro Max is done. Kind of curious to see this done. Oh, okay. So the iPad finished first. Alright, so Siri is the same on there. Settings is a little bit different. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm just looking through it. Okay. Yeah, so general is a little bit different here in settings. We've got your about and all that kind of stuff right up here. I think that used to be under iPad storage used to be under about. Of course, software update, iPadOS 18. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. I'm more interested to see the iPhone stuff, so I'm gonna look at that real quick. Oh, I forgot this iPhone doesn't have the buttons on there because it doesn't have the whatchamacallit. Alright, so yeah, this has the control center like I thought it would. It's just swipe up. So that's like there's like a favorites one. There's a now playing one. There is your home stuff. And then there is a connections, basically Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirDrop, airplane mode, all that kind of stuff down there. And there's a power icon up here. Oh, okay, so there's a power icon on the top. Now you can tap that to lock and or power off. And like before, doing that and then not powering it off and hitting cancel locks the device and disables Touch ID or Face ID if it's a Face ID device. We're going to take a look at the home screen stuff on the 15 Pro Max because it'll be a little bit easier. But let's just try one of these. Oh, no, I don't want to turn that on. So I guess, do we have to hit the plus up here? Alright, so you hit the plus and you can resize widgets. So you can do like all your home stuff. So I'm going to delete the home card because it, oh, can you? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to delete the home card because I don't need that in favorites because it's right down here. You can add more pages, it looks like, as well. Turn off edit. So you have these down here. I guess I can move those up now. Got that. You've got home control. Can we rearrange the order of these? Yes, you can. I think. Oh no, I was just tabbing through it. So if I take these, I should be able to, yep. So these are like, this is like a favorites thing up here, but move all those up. And the 15 Pro Max just turned on, so there we go. Move all those up. And of course you can rearrange them as well. There should be a, oh, I think those are new. So yeah, there's a bunch of new things here in the medical ID. Oh, did that just make it a widget, or did it made the app icon a widget? Wow. Okay. So you can make like app icon widgets? Some of them at least? Huh. Okay, that's cool. Um, I don't have the. Oh, I don't have a warning for my battery now either. Oh, okay. They finally, so they did redo settings a little bit. They finally made the apps thing, so there's not a bunch of apps that you have to scroll through. They added a search thing to that, and apps is now on the bottom, so you don't have to like scroll through all that crap. That's nice. So it makes that a lot easier. Battery has been moved to the top, so you don't have to go all the way down here now. Um, so we do have battery health and charging. Um, we still have the important battery message there, but I don't have it in like settings, making an icon. Passwords is there. All that kind of stuff is there now. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to rearrange this home screen right now, but I am going to get the beta started downloading for watchOS and check out everything here on the 15 Pro Max. I guess I just need to make a. So can I put this like in the middle? Can I put this like in the middle of the screen? Oh, yep. Okay. So you can now like put your stuff wherever you want. So you can move it over there, back up there. So that's pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to like take a minute to like customize this. But I think I'm gonna put like some widgets like up on the top, and then have my icons on different pages on the bottom, and just have like a couple rows. But I'm gonna have to play around with that. Okay, so that's cool. You can like resize stuff. Oop, I don't know where my other stuff went. Oh, wait, oops. So yeah, you can turn certain things into. Yeah, I'm gonna like totally screw up this home screen. You can turn hold on, let me just finish what I'm doing. I want to select multiple things. Why is it not doing that? Figure that out in a minute. Alright, so we're going to select customize here. And go to my other home screen here. Let's see. Oh wow, so you can make icons bigger and still have the same amount. So there's dark. That does like the wallpaper. You can do automatic or light or tinted, which that tints everything. Oh, no, okay, so you can select like what part of the wallpaper you want it to tint to, and that just like tints your whole home screen, like your widgets, all the third-party apps are tinted. You can see everything popping back up there. Tints your dock and everything. Wow. So I think I'm just gonna leave it on light for right now, but that's pretty cool. That it just like tints everything like that. Is that? Okay, there it is. Let me check out setting. Let me check out Siri. What's the weather? So Siri is the same. It doesn't have that animation yet. I'm just looking through the settings real quick to see if I see anything. Yeah, Sirius doesn't have that animation yet in beta 1. Let's see, let's go to, I guess for messages I have to go to, yeah. I don't see anything about satellite stuff. Let's see. Maybe it's just automatic. But I don't see anything about I noticed the double tap to type to Siri isn't doing anything either yet. Let's check and see if we got any new wallpapers. I don't think we did. Oh, so now when you customize wallpapers, that's how you customize your hold on, let me go to my let's go to my lock screen. So now this is where you customize your buttons, and it looks like you can also get rid of them. So you can do home, you can do open app, connectivity, dark mode. Again, third-party apps will be supporting this later on, obviously after developers add that. But these are just some of the things you can do. So I think I'm going to do open app. Where do I choose the app? It looked like something was going to come up, but it didn't. Yeah, I just get a blank. Doesn't do anything. Oh, looks like that's the first bug is that doesn't exactly work right now. Other stuff does work, but the app picker doesn't come up when I do open an app, so that kind of sucks. Let's try this again. Yeah, it just goes away. What else can we put there? No need for dark mode. Let's try something. Let's go to the action button settings. Yeah, so now the action, they've added an extra one called controls. So you can choose a control. So that's pretty cool. I guess if you wanted to open the home app, you can just go like that and poof. I mean, you could do that, you know, set it to open an app anyway like that, but turn on and off dark mode with it, calculator, wallet, all that kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to leave mine with what I had it set for right now, though. I really wanted this to work, but I'm going to put home there. Put the flashlight over there. So that is part of the home screen customization. You can also remove those if you don't want to use them, but let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reorganize my home screen. Because I got stuff everywhere now. So here's the passwords app without showing too much and going in there, but that is what the home screen of it looks like. Check the banking app. Yeah, my banking app still works. I'm still broke. So that is working. Everything appears to be working. Let's try, hold on. So yeah, the hidden folder, you can hide apps, and the hidden folder just appears down there on the bottom, and you actually have to tap the hidden folder and authenticate with Face ID or Touch ID to unhide it, or to like view it. You can also, if the app has a widget, you can take the icon and you can select the widget with this right here. So like if I wanted to add a, I don't want to do it because it's going to mess up all my icon formatting, but actually I can do it with this one. So if I tap this and hit that, it just makes it the home icon. If I tap it and go back, it re-expands it back into the widget. So that's pretty cool. If anything supports a widget, you can do that. You can require Face ID for any app, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. Let me check out the large icons. So that's what the large icons look like. If you use the large icons, it looks like it gets rid of the name, but you can have them larger. And there's no option, I don't think, to add. Yeah, nothing to add the name back, but I guess that's the sacrifice you have to make if you want to use large icons. We're going to get the watch install in here. I forgot about that. Oh, here we go. So on the bottom, I just went to this, and there is a thing that says satellite not available. So I don't know if that means it's just not needed, so it's not available, or whatnot. Let me check while the Apple Watch decides whether it's going to check for the update or not. Let's check cellular. And see. Yeah, I don't see anything about using it. I don't see like a setting for it either. Yeah, I don't see any settings for that, so we'll have to see. I mean, it appears to be running just fine. There's not any lag or anything like that I notice. I think the camera fell asleep. There we go. Trying to figure out what else was new. Let's see. How do you schedule a text? Oh, here we go. So you hit this, and there's a send later option for iMessages. So you can choose when you want to send it. Very, very nice. So here's the control center on this phone. Again, favorites, now playing, home controls, and this. I think you can. Oh, you can shrink the. Oh, no, I guess not. Maybe not on this page because there's only those. But looks like you can add anything to any page. I feel like there's more on here than on the other iPhone. So I don't know what this not available means. So it does say looks like it is here. Oh, it's because it doesn't have cellular has to be off for it to connect. So yeah, satellite connected. Okay. Wonder if it did say something about cellular in there, but it turned it back on. I'm guessing it tries to use it uses cellular first before it tries to do anything else. So that's cool. So you can resize the not playing too. Banking apps, all my banking apps are working just fine. I wish you could get rid of. Well, I wonder if I. Oh, you can. Okay, so you can get rid of tabs. That's pretty cool. So that's the only setting for Control Center now is access within apps. I'm not sure why we need a whole settings tab for that now. Still no other settings for the always on display. That your regular display zoom. All that's the same. All this is pretty much the same, other than a couple things. But there's nothing in here about the new Siri or the, the Ring. So I guess we have to wait for a few updates for that. Maybe that's coming in the AI stuff. Who knows? Looks like everything's the same there. So. Yep, everything's pretty much the same there. We've got the new home screen, stuff like that, but not much different. I still haven't gotten the. Did they get rid of the Reminders app? Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, so the Calendar app has reminders in it, but they didn't get rid of. It was kind of warm during the update, but it's now that I've just been like using it, it's not warm or anything now. Okay, so I've got the developer beta installing on the watch. It's 1.7 gigabytes for the watchOS update, so pretty big. But yeah, Siri's the same. Right now, at least. Kind of was hoping it'd be different, but not right now, it's not. So I'll have to play around with like my home screen setup. So not the settings redesign I was thinking we were going to get, but still a little redesign nonetheless. I wish I knew somewhere with no cell service so I could try the satellite thing, but I don't. There's nowhere really near here that doesn't have cell service. Still no notifications in the dynamic island. That is just disappointing. Let's see, what else to look at? Looks like the new focus mode's not in there yet either. Do we have a new iOS wallpaper? Oh, yep, we do. So these are the new iOS 18 wallpapers. There's pink, yellow, azure, and purple. I kind of like that one. See what dark mode looks like. So that's dark mode. I want to keep it on dark. Can I just make it? I want to use. Hold on, let's see. Use the widgets I already set up. Nope. Gotta make a new one, I guess. wish the open app thing would work, because it's the one I want to use. Yeah, it's like the whole shortcuts thing isn't working on the on the customizable buttons yet. Even trying to do like just a regular shortcut doesn't do anything. So it looks like I'll have home and flashlight. So that's the wallpaper. That's in dark mode. And that's what it looks like there. So there's the buttons down there. Like I said, you can turn them off if you don't want them. You can get rid of them. But I've got home and flashlight. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. I'm going to go play around with this. Probably customize the home screen completely. And really just see what I can do with it. Stuff like that. And then wait for watchOS 11 to install, because that's going to take a while. And then I will do a video on it and show you guys customizations and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Greatly appreciated. Make sure you don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll have some iOS 18 videos out here shortly.